Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've been keeping up with the news lately, you've probably heard about President Trump's latest round of tariffs kicking in as of April 2025. These tariff policies are making waves, not just in global markets, but right here at home in the USA real estate market. Today, we're diving into how these tariffs could shake up things for home buyers, builders, and investors alike. Stick around, hit that like button if you're ready to learn, and let's get into it. First off, let's break down what's happening as of early April 2025. Trump has rolled out some hefty new tariffs. Think 25% on goods from Canada and Mexico, like steel and lumber, and even steeper ones up to 54% on stuff coming in from China. His goal? Boost American manufacturing and jobs. He's calling it a golden age for America. But here's the catch. These tariffs don't just affect factories, they ripple out to the industries like real estate, which relies heavily on construction materials and economic stability. So how does this actually impact the housing market? It starts with costs. Take lumber. For example, Canada's a huge supplier for U.S. home builders. With a 25% tariff, that would get pricey overnight. Same goes for steel and other materials. Experts are already saying construction costs could jump by 20% in some areas. That's a big deal when you consider building a home in, let's say Phoenix, Arizona, is already a multi-$100,000 project. Now, higher costs don't just sit there. They get passed on. Home builders might raise prices for new homes, or worse, slow down projects because the math doesn't add up anymore. In places like Las Vegas, where the market's already tight, local executives are saying they're feeling the pinch from this uncertainty even before the full effects hit. Let's talk about you, the buyer. Spring 2025 was supposed to be a hopeful season for home buying. Inventory up a bit, mortgage rates have dipped slightly, things were looking promising, but these tariffs could throw a wrench into that. If new home prices climb, affordability takes a hit, and get this, a survey from Clever Real Estate found 70% of Americans are already worried about a housing crash, with 95% stressing over price hikes across the board. Tariffs could fuel that fear. Plus, if you're shopping online for furniture or appliances from places like China, think Temu or Shein, those 54% tariffs mean your move-in budget's shrinking too. It's a double whammy. Zooming out, there's more at play. Trump's pushing these tariffs to bring jobs back, and some say it could work. More U.S. steel and lumber production might stabilize supply long-term. But short-term, markets are jittery. Stock futures tanked after the April 2nd announcement, and that volatility trickles down to the mortgage rates and investor confidence. In D.C., billionaires like Mark Zuckerberg are snapping up mansions, betting on Trump's capital being the place to be. But for the average American, it's a waiting game. So what should you do if you're a buyer? Maybe lock in a rate now before costs creep up. Builders might need to get creative, sourcing locally or rethinking designs. And investors? Keep an eye on markets like Florida, where high-end real estate's still strong despite the chaos. But honestly, it's too early to call winners and losers. These tariffs are just starting to roll out, and global trade partners might hit back with their own moves. That's the scoop on how Trump's tariffs could shake up America's real estate market in 2025. What do you think? Will this make housing tougher, or could it spark a manufacturing boom that pays off? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell so you don't miss out on our next deep dive. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video so that other people can get informed. We'll see you on the next one.